Okay, you can't see my head, not that that's important. I'm going to go ahead and fit this up. I thought I'll just let you see this from a distance while I do this, and you'll see the steps that I go through. I've got my spacer, I've got the 90, I 2-hole my flange with my torpedo level. Now I'm ready to go ahead and make the weld and fit it up, put my 4 tacks on it. So the first thing I do is I put my spacer in here. It gives me a gap that I can penetrate my weld. And it's a lot easier if you use a spacer because you can apply pressure and not have to worry about the gap teetering on you. You've got a consistent gap that way. I'm going to level my flange, which I didn't do. Let's see. I get this lined up just at the top of those holes where I can just see daylight, a consistent amount on each of those bolt holes. And then I roll this around until my level reads true, and that will give me a 2-hole face on this. Now back to my 90. Like I said yesterday, working with pipe fitting, you want a 2-tack in a series of 2 tacks, but you only put 4 total. I'm going to put my first tack on top. Now that my 2-hole is level, I'm going to level my 90 this way, which will bring it parallel to my 2 holes, which will give me a true fit. And I've got my gap, I've got pressure going into the pipe, I've got my level. I reach back here. See, this is things you have to learn if you're going to work and fabricate by yourself. I've got a quick change lens in my hood. I'm going to put my hood down. Okay, I got it. I pulled it a little bit, which is really not what I wanted. To compensate for that, I can either heat the tack up and move it a little bit. It's not going to be critical of what I'm doing because it's not something that is going to be a service piece of equipment. It's just a catch pipe, and I'm not going to worry about it. But in order to rectify that, I think I moved it out off center. I didn't have it on my spacer. Let me make sure that my tools are right. Okay. Well, according to this, it's way out. Sometimes heat, however, what side you pull off of, if I pull off on this side, it will want to draw it the opposite way. Right now, it's off to on my left side. My left side's got to roll to the right in order to 2-hole. That's right on. So I'm going to go ahead and thin that out and adjust that because I told you yesterday I don't like building bad habits. The lady next door was looking for a cat. Looks like she found it. I'm going to go ahead and thin this out. Yeah, we'll just adjust the camera a little bit. You really won't be able to see it if I do. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm using a 10 series, 80-10, 70-10, 60-10. This is a 10 series. This one is the 80-10. It's a bluish color, 80-10G. Excuse me. And this is a 70-10. What is this? 70-10A1. And this is a reddish color. They're both a fast freeze rod. They both are a whip rod where you step out and come back into the puddle. But these rods are somewhat brittle. They break and crack real easy.